Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports.
EA Sports
it's the
coverage of the
Super Bowl
National
champs
Football
and the
League
Raiders,
is on
and
the
it's
air.
all up
Tonight,
next.
it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it will be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Years of Super Bowls have led us here. More history to be written tonight as we get underway. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
A short throw here to Latu. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season, already getting his chance. And we harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. To throw on 2nd down. Finney, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game, so you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. Finney. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver.
Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. They'll start this drive out on the ground, showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Finney. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, They want to get him the ball in space.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. 2nd quarter coming your way next. Can't wait to see what the 2nd quarter has in store. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Pushes past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down at a yard. He'll drop to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the...
Touchdown! A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown.
I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Finney.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. That's taken on the 25. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll look to throw again.
This caught by Latu, the tight end.
His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Levi Onwuzurike. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a pass hauled in downfield. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. Back to throw. Finney. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get out.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Finney.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Looking to throw on second down. Finney, Renfro bringing it in over the middle. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open hole.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And the Raiders have got him. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports
This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far.
Coach.
We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. To throw on second down. Finney. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Off the play fake. Finney. That is caught. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Carlson able to put this one through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Now a give right side McCaffrey. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. McCaffrey running up the middle. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Back to throw now on first down.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Niners will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Finney.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
To throw again. Finney.
A short throw, and that's held in by Mayer.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Off play action. Finney.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A short throw here to Latu.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that's complete to Adams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Finney.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box? And
Josh McDaniels, he had his mind made up on that one. He disagrees, and he'll throw the challenge flag.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Niners are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Finney. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Throwing on 1st down. Finney. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And Devontae's going to have a Raiders 1st down as he'll take this down inside the 45.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, Finney. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finney. It's caught here by Adams.
And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line.
They go play action here on first.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Manor. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
This now a 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a throw here to his running back. Wiggles free. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll start with the option.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.